There is an ongoing crime wave that has hit Nairobi very hard, and it started around Christmas last year. In the last 48 hours alone, over 10 people have lost their lives in crime-related activities or incidences. And the headlines continue to pour in. Cop shot dead in Kayole, gun stolen. Suspected carjacker shot dead on Juja Road, pistol recovered. 2 pedestrians shot and injured in an incident in Kariobangi. 4 suspected thugs shot dead on Tuesday morning and motorcycle recovered in Kaongware. 3 suspected gangsters shot along the Nakuru-Nairobi highway. I can go on and on. Now you need to know something very important. The serious crimes that make it to newspaper headlines are only a fraction of the actual crimes committed on the ground, the actual crimes where innocent Kenyans lose their lives. Notice that a lot of these examples I've given involve guns. Now what I need to inform you is that the ground rules of reporting crime changed dramatically during the Kibaki administration. Somebody somewhere decided that the best plan to deal with increased crime, because you'll remember during that time, 2003, 2004, and as the Kibaki administration took power, there were a lot of complaints all over the place. Crime. Crime was top of the list of the things on President Kibaki's agenda as he settled down in office. Now somebody somewhere decided to use the ostrich head planted in the sand solution to this crime problem. And that is clamp down on crime reporting, clamp down on information coming out of the police concerning crime, and voila, crime rate has gone down. In the days when I was just cutting my teeth as a journalist, it was different, because all you need to go is that you went to police headquarters, of course, your publication had already written to the police earlier, and they said you are coming, yes, and that you would be reporting on a regular basis concerning crime. And they did not even ask for your press card. You just walked in, you were given a bulging file, and you just went through it making notes. Burglary in Lavington, shootout in Kaongware, it was all there, including the names and addresses of those involved, exactly as it was written out in statements. And so, for instance, it was very easy to follow up, like if you're interested in a break-in in Lavington, and you want to do maybe a feature on increased break-ins in Lavington, because maybe you noticed there are 6 or 7 in 1 week in the file before you, it's very easy. You just follow up on the people there. It made the work of a reporter very easy. And most of all, it made reporting of crime very accurate, much more accurate than it is today. So if there were 10 people dead, over 10 people dead over the last 48 hours, in the old days, you had an accurate figure. But today, I'm willing to bet you for any amount that the number is much higher than what you see reported in the press. In the old days, even muggings were there. And this was of special interest to me, because just a few years earlier, maybe 2-3 years earlier than that time when I was sitting at police headquarters perusing this bulging file, I had a confrontation with my dad. You see, as a young man, at least those days, the fun you have is at night. You go out to a party at night. You go out hanging. I don't know if they still use that slang, at night. And so the next morning, my dad would confront me, and he would start by asking, "Son, are you aware of the crime rate in Nairobi? You came in at 3 a.m. in the morning. How did you get here? Do you have a vehicle?" And he was right. Most of the time we walked long distances from parties. Now, my political lecturer was a genius when it came to sarcastic comments. Because he would follow up with a comment like, "I can see that there's something I didn't know. It seems that now you work in the police. In fact, you work in the police headquarters in operations. You know exactly how many crimes are happening in Nairobi and where. So that when you walk at night, you know where to avoid, and so you will never get mugged." Maybe I don't know anything. Maybe I need to consult you to get the true picture and the true figures of crime in Nairobi. Gosh! Now, my dad was very strict, but I was also kichwa ngumu. So, something happened when I was in high school, yeah. That was the last time he actually was violent with me, yes, because I just refused. I said no. I'm now a big boy. Yani nilifika mwisho wangu kama Waluya, tawe. And to my utter surprise, hata yeye akafunga brakes, he stopped. Of course, after I left home, I started surviving on my own. My relationship with my dad was revolutionized, yeah, and we became very, very close buddies. And that's why he was my political lecturer, yeah. He took me through this very thorough, very, very thorough course. Anyway, reading through those reports at the police headquarters, it dawned on me that actually my dad was concerned for me, and I could see why. The muggings, the strange incidences, you know, the students being accosted by muggers, yeah, some of them being stabbed to death. Wow! I started understanding more there, yeah. In fact, I started understanding my dad more, yeah. I saw that Ukali Kukwayabure was concerned about me, genuinely. The man who didn't know the difference between a police station and his house, he didn't know how to behave differently, was actually concerned about me. Anyway, I digress. So those days it was very easy to know what's happening. And the true picture was very easy to get the true picture. But these days, everything is spun. Everything is fiddled. Even crime rate is fiddled with. Indeed, I don't know why Kenyans were so shocked on 8th of August and after that. Because we are a country of rigging. We rig exams, we rig crime rates, we rig numbers of tribes, we rig everything. Now, on a more serious note, this is a very worrying trend, yeah. And of course, we know that the economic situation in Kenya is very, very bad, yes. We know people are out of jobs. We know people have lost jobs. We know people have lost businesses. Yeah, we know auctioneers are making a killing, auctioneering kila siku. So, folks, I urge you to be very careful. Please, if you're out of the country, talk to your relatives in Kenya. Tell them to take extra security precautions. Even if the place is very safe at the moment, yeah, let them take precautions early. Yeah, so that they're not the first example. Yeah, of crime hitting that particular area. Yeah. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.